Every season, we entice design consultant Rupert Grant to pick some of his favorite things, which inspire us to embrace world-class designers and their edgy creations. Today, he's in a fashionista frame of mind. It is my pleasure to welcome Rupert Grant from Inform Interiors in Gastown back to Studio 4 to show and tell us more.
Hi, Fanny. Nice to be back.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Usually we're walking around, lounging on fabulous chairs and things like that.
Sometimes, yeah. This is, I guess it's, it's Christmas time.
Exactly.
So, we thinking gifts, I guess. And
sure, and along with the Liz Taylor Diamond Under the Tree, we may like
something unusual.
One of these beautiful things.
I thought, you'd have to have Christmas. How can you have Christmas without?
You can't.
A snow globe.
And frankly, don't tell anyone, but I'm not so keen on the ones with the Santas and the elves and all of that inside. I know kids like it, but this is
like an oversized.
Oh, so beautiful.
It's an oversized version. It's like it just becomes a beautiful object.
Right.
It inspires the viewer to really.
And it's not totally
imagine.
Christmas. So what does that have to do with somebody who's a designer in fashion? Anything?
No, not particularly. No. I mean, this is
It's
really
a home collection.
It's a home collection by Martin Margiela. Maison Martin Margiela is the company, French company.
Right.
He's a bit of an enigma himself.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of the few fashion designers. Let me use some pictures of his clothes. I brought up just to give an idea. Like,
okay, very
worked
edgy.
For, yeah, very edgy designer.
Oh my, is that him or somebody who looks
model.
like him?
That's a male model. But yeah, here imagine he's a deconstructionist. He worked for Hermes for a long time. So you had a very public life, yet there's no pictures on the web of him. I'm sure there is, but I couldn't find any.
So has he left us?
No, he's here.
He's still alive.
He's here, but he stays out of the public eye. And to be, working for big companies.
I understand.
To do that is amazing. So,
but a little Issey Miyake, a little Calvin Klein, a little something. It's just so beautiful. And you could leave it in your home all year long.
Yeah, it's just beautiful.
You can make it Christmassy or not.
Yeah, but empty, sort of like, yes, where's Martin? It's one of those
every
things.
time you come here, I want everything. I know I'm supposed to be buying for others.
Oops. Oops.
It doesn't make that noise unless you decide
to slide it across.
Very clever.
Okay.
Yes.
What else? This is an interesting thing that I think would really suit you. This is this
Yeah.
lovely magnifying glass, which I just think is just.
Oh, beautiful. I won't put my hand on the lens.
Yeah, but that's.
Okay, and here's the
What
fine
is it?
print.
I guess is it a right-hand eye? It's a right-hand eye.
Yes, and look how it's packaged.
It's got beautiful boxes.
Hello.
All of these items
Hello.
actually have
The package.
beautiful. Yeah, Maison Martin
Yes.
Margiela, Paris.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
And
what more could there be?
So you say, excuse me, but what's all in français? Les deux mois paires de lunettes.
Exactly.
Les deux mois paires de lunettes. How's my French so far? Not so good, but how cool.
Yeah, and I want to put this on as a pendant. Don't you sort of feel
Why
that?
can't you?
Yeah, it's like this really asymmetrical, interesting piece.
Well, you
it's
take
just,
it to a jeweler and
and
they
you just sort of just put a little thing on
and
and just
you
have it
wear
hang
it.
it that way. I just think it's like, so it's just this gorgeous thing.
It's the Paris part,
83
too. And it has, of course it would, it has its own
A little
pouch.
Lovely pouch.
So you put it in the pouch.
And these aren't particularly
So you don't
expensive things.
scratch
Like this
it.
this is $83 for something
So for
like
the
that.
person who has everything, may
It's
we?
something lovely, yeah.
Okay, something lovely.
The other thing is, keeping with Martin Margiela, the enigma, here again, we have Russian dolls
Yes.
with nothing on them.
Naked Russian dolls.
We're enticing the viewer to really sort of to put that flavor into them yourselves. To really
but they're
take
so beautiful because they're simple. Isn't
Yeah.
that what good
It's
design? Ross
it
Lovegrove
really
was
is.
here, as you know, and he talked about the principles of design, and one is simple. If you're Russian, you're probably not so happy
Yeah.
about the colors, not on the dolls.
Yeah.
But they stack. They go inside, right?
Yeah, exactly. They go inside each other and they go down to tiny. Like this one has probably a little stiff in the beginning. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. It's a little stiff.
You
but
do it, please. Because
so
I don't want to break
it. Keeps going and keeps going and keeps going,
going.
and it goes down to like this big. I'd say like less than a centimeter. Like I was surprised how small they
I
got.
was thinking if you had to give a new baby a gift, what a lovely gift. She could have it all of her life.
That's a
and it
nice
would just
gift.
look great in her room. She can't play with it. Of course not.
No.
But when she gets older, she can say, when I was born, my grandmother gave me Russian dolls or Barcelona dolls or wherever they're from.
Minimal dolls. They're just like
Minimal dolls.
Yeah.
From Paris.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And the beautiful the shade of cream is just gorgeous. I just think they're
Right.
just.
Well, you and I are on the same design page. I
Yeah.
know you work in design, but I always say to Nancy and Niels at Inform, I could live in the store.
Oh, yes, it's true.
They've never asked me, but they do have some.
Well, there are beds. There
They have
yes, you
some
could, in
beautiful
fact.
couches.
There's kitchens now in the store.
Places
yes.
you could relax. Do you have kitchens now?
Yeah, there's kitchens in the store. You could really set up camp there. Seriously.
Wow. So they didn't tell me about that.
There you go. So keeping on this sort of, there's a connection here with Hermes. Like this, okay,
Right.
but again, now we've got another designer here. This is in leather goods, leather accessories, also a Paris company. This is Isaac Riena. Isaac Riena is this incredibly spare designer that just focuses on quality of materials, really well priced pieces as well. Like
Is that for a woman?
That's
Or
a
or a
woman.
very trendy guy?
very trendy guy, but probably a woman, I would
I
think.
think so.
It's just a lovely clutch, beautifully designed, really clean, just a lovely piece.
That's beautiful. Where would you put your hairbrush?
in
I'm
there.
thinking.
There's also space in
Okay,
there.
a tiny hairbrush,
we
a
don't wanna-
collapsible.
Yeah, or something very, it's a clutch. A clutch is not saying bring everything, you
Feels
know?
the leather.
It's beautiful.
Dare I ask the price of this?
Price of that one, I'm just thinking now. This one is $275, if I'm not
Well, you
mistaken.
know,
Yes.
as purses go, and all that's inside, that's extra.
Well, these are all extra pieces. I just brought a few other pieces
Oh.
from Isaac Riena, so you can sort of.
Come on.
That's an iPhone pouch, and here's one for the iPhone 4, but just like a perfectly manufactured little piece. This is
And-
183.
Oh, whoops.
That one's 275.
I guess
for that
that's
one.
my. Of course, I'd pick the 275. But I'm that kind of girl.
Yes, that's.
But it's fuzzy.
Yes, that's got the goat.
Don't drop this
fur
in
on
a
it.
puddle.
No. No, this one's just. to
Oh,
look
it's so
really
elegant,
beautiful,
so
yeah.
beautiful.
But so just so simple.
Oh my, so simple.
So there you have those pieces.
Okay.
And there's one other piece that I brought from
Ooh, ooh la
from
la.
him, which is this lovely messenger bag. This is actually a
That's
navy
very
blue.
in right now. I was reading my
Yeah.
Vogue magazine.
Oh, really?
Messenger bags are back with a vengeance.
Well, this is the thing to have
Mm-hmm.
then. It's a really smart one. It's got lovely, it's sort of, you can zip it from here
Right?
to go into here.
How
but you also
beautiful.
have access to the
How
to the
fabulous.
inside of it as well. So you
And
have both sides
it's
of it.
it's navy, I think.
It is a navy
It's
blue.
a French navy. How great is that?
Is French navy this dark?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's why it's French Navy. You didn't know. Well, let's take a break and I'll explain to you about French Navy. Not the French Navy. French
Okay.
Navy, the color.
The color. Okay.
Okay. Rupert Grant, our guest from Inform Interiors, will return.